Gonna work on some Sunday dinner here. Gonna just roast some chicken. Nothing fancy. It's weird not having pasta on Sunday dinner. But I have carrots, parsley, celery, onions, green beans. I'm gonna cut all that up and put it in the pan so that I can make a nice chicken stock after. And my phone is going off. Let me show you what I got going on here. I should have showed you guys before I put the chickens on top so you could see how pretty the stuff is underneath. So in here we have 2 whole onions, just quartered, a bag of potatoes. Let me see, how many potatoes did I use? I just used this small bag. This is 3 pounds. Sounds like a lot, but it really wasn't. And I used about 7 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, 2 very large handfuls of parsley, about 6 garlic cloves, minced, and then I sprinkled it with olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, what else? Oregano, and I think that's it. So I just washed the chickens off in cold water, and inside of them I'm going to put 2 pieces of apple in each one. I think you can use any kind of apple, it doesn't frickin' matter. Right inside, just like a turkey, you know. I have the oven on 375 for this too. So it's just 1 apple. I'll put 2½ pieces in each one. Put in there. 1 stick of, 1 stalk of celery. And I'm really flavoring this up because I want to make chicken stock after it's done. So I have some nice fresh homemade chicken stock. Oh, this is that is black paint that won't come off my hand. Shallot. This is a very small shallot, and I just cut it in half. I'll put in 1/2 in each chicken. And then I have 2 cloves of garlic that need to be smashed better. So they're just smashed up. I'm going to put 1 in each chicken. Whoops, we lost a piece. Come here. All right. We're going to take some more olive oil. Let me grab a glove. Just put some olive oil on top. I think this is a pretty basic roasted chicken recipe, you know, with a couple extra things. But I decided to do them just like this so that I could make the stock. Alright, all oiled up. Now on top of that, we're going to put some salt. This is Celtic salt. Some pepper. Now, I would really prefer to cook these in bags. I don't know if you guys I've ever done that before, but they sell, you know, the turkey bags. So you can cook your turkey in a bag, but if you put the chicken in a bag and cook it, it stays so nice and moist. It's very good that way. But I did not think of that till after, so. Paprika. I just think it makes it look pretty. This is, let me see. Onion, parsley, basil, oregano, thyme, red pepper, garlic, lemon peel, celery, and paprika, which we don't need, but whatever. And you know, me and Dave actually aren't a fan of thyme and rosemary and stuff like that, so this has a little bit of thyme in it, but I don't add rosemary or nothing to our chicken ever. Now we're going to take some butter. This is what I am using. I'm just going to take a chunk of it and put it underneath the skin of the chicken. There's a piece like that. You can usually separate the skin enough with your fingers to just stick some butter in there. I'm going to use the rest of this butter up. Should probably stick some garlic in that too, but I guess that's all right. I'll do this one. If you just lift it up a little bit, you can run your finger through and loosen the skin up. Usually. Alright, in the oven, we're going to start with hour and 15, we'll check them. Take a peek on our chicken. It's been in here for almost an hour. It's looking pretty good. We're actually going to add some water to the vegetables now. Start with 4 cups. Let's see how that does us. I think that's plenty actually. Let me see. I used 2 cups. So 2 cups of hot water. Pop it back in. Put it on for let me see. Let's check it. Check its temperature here. Alright, still got a little ways to go. I hate using that because you poke a hole in it and then all the juice comes out. It really pisses me off. Put it on for another 30. Alright, here's where we're at. This baked in the oven for an hour and 15 minutes. I just took it out. Got the chicken sitting over there, and as ridiculous as this sounds, I am now spooning out all the celery. Usually I make it easier on myself and I either don't add it or I just keep it whole so it's easier to fish out, but I don't know, I just don't feel like you get the full flavor of it if it's not chopped up. So because my family is a bunch of spoiled, rotten brats, well, we have to edit that part out or not. I'm picking out all the celery and some of the onions, not all of them, but some. And then I will show you the next step we're gonna do here. All right, I got most of the celery out, just about all of it. And now what I'm doing is I just flip my chickens over, and I'm gonna season this side and pop them back in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Flipped it back over and let it cook for another 15. Now they are sitting there resting. Now we're gonna deal with the rest of this good stuff. So I have my mixing bowl right here. And I am going to fish out some more stuff in here. I'm going to take the potatoes out and put them in my mixing bowl so that I can mash them. And they're going to be so good because they have all this flavor on them. And you could just leave them like that and eat them like that, but my family likes mashed potatoes, so I'm going to do this. We are almost there, guys. Chicken, mashed potatoes, there's the carrots, and I just finished straining all the broth. I strained it out with a mesh strainer, so I got nothing but the juice. And we're going to use that for our stuffing. I don't know how many cups of this. I'm going to go with 3. So we're going to need 3/4 a cup of broth. I'm just following the instructions on the back of the bag. So 3/4 cup of broth. This is the stuffing that I'm using. One. All right. We're going to let that come to a boil and add our stuffing. I'm going to turn it off. Add 3 cups of stuffing. Give it a quick stir to coat everything with the broth. Actually, I'm going to add another scoop of broth. I think it needs a little bit more. Cover it up, let it sit for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. In the meantime, we need to deal with those guys. So, I'm going to start slicing them up and placing them on a platter. Whoops. And then spoon some of the broth over it.